Hi Capricorn, you're welcome. Hi, I'm Eriu and welcome to Eriu Tarot Readings, and welcome more importantly to your November reading. So to my old subscribers, delighted to have you back. How have you been? And to my new subscribers, another welcome. Good to have you here. So just to let you know, we're leaving this completely open. 6-card spread, home, work life, family life, love life, or that thing that you're looking for answers for. I'll leave it open so that you can apply it how you will. If it doesn't fully resonate, which it might not because it's not a private reading, check out your moon and your rising sign videos as well. Have I said everything? If you would like a private reading with me, you can certainly have one. My email address is below. Shoot me an email and I'll shoot you one back. Yeah, whew, I don't know, I'm getting quicker at these readings, but I just did Taurus there and Taurus was flying. I think I did it in 12 minutes. Some of the other ones then took me about 16, 17 minutes, so let's figure it out. But for now, grab a cup of tea, cup of coffee, something stronger. Whatever your preference is, sit back and let's figure out your November. Hope you're all keeping well and your loved ones are safe during this time as well. It's hard for people during this time. Ooh. Okay. Not seeing anything incriminating, Capricorn. Think you're alright? Let's have a bigger look. So, start of the month, middle of the month, and end of the month, clarifying cards at the bottom. So, very start of November here, we have the 8 of Wands. So, this is coming in hard and fast. I have to say you're probably one of the few signs during this month that has had an immediacy of energy in the start of any of the month. If some of you have fire moons, I'm hearing that that's very important, or fire Mars, that's very important. So, do check out that in your astrology charts too. But with the 8 of Wands here, we're looking at fire, beautiful fire, energy, warmth, heat. We're looking at love, lust, compassion, being passionate, taking responsibility, moving forward, real action orientated. Not as fast as the air signs, but right behind it. And so we're looking at these rods or wands kind of shooting through the sky. If you will, look at them as if they're arrows. And these arrows have information, and so the whole point of shooting an arrow is to get to that objective, to let this other thing know of something or something that you need to say or do, and that's what these are. These are essentially arrows of love being shot into the sky. So you might feel quite, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Bursting at the seams with joy, energy, and love at the start of this month. Like, it's all guns blazing for you. And so you're shooting this out. And you could be shooting this out towards one person in particular that you have in mind, or you just might be shooting out to loads of people, your family and your friends, and you feel like you want to reconnect. I also get, depending on where you live in the world, in your country or your state, that restrictions and lockdowns are happening and changing quite frequently. So for some of you, this might be like you're coming out of lockdown and you get to be more involved with the people you care about. So you're like, hey, let's meet up. Let's meet up. If this is a love life thing, you're just like, hey, listen, I'm going on those dates. I'm going on those dates. I'm shooting. Hey, you want to go on a date? Do you want to go out with me? Do you want this? Do you want that? You're really opening up your network to people, but it's all coming from a place of love and, you know, good motive, I think. Yeah, really great cards to have. I think you feel alleviated in some ways, Capricorn. This is, again, I've said this in so many videos this month, but this is like people are feeling relieved, and they feel like they can breathe a little bit more again. But with you, your energy has soared. So just be careful. Just make sure you aim right? Because when you shoot this many arrows, there's only going to be a few of them that are going to be hit or miss, right? But put them out there anyway, who cares? And to clarify this, we've got the Knight of Wands here. So no wonder when I say about kind of shooting those arrows of love, the Knight of Wands here is all about that. The Knight of Wands is quick, fast, to the point, in and out your life. I feel like this is kind of your energy, though. I don't think you're going around in and out of people's lives, you know, bobbing and weaving. I don't think that's the case. But you're definitely at a higher energy level and you need to exert that a little bit more. And you're choosing it to be with people that you care about and that you love. Or if you're recently single, this is saying, hey, I'm opening up. What's going on? I've been out with myself for too long. I don't want this anymore. I'm open. I want to have a good time, and I want to meet new people. I want to feel some fireworks. I want to feel some passion. I want to feel some joy again, because as I said, for a lot of people, lockdown has been diminishing in spirit, and so now yours is coming back full force. So I quite like that. Nido is such a Don Juan. Look at this. And also it's about really high expression of sexuality and being intimate with someone or people, whatever your choice is. And if you are married or you're with someone long term or fiance or anything like that, it's about kind of a rejuvenation of that as well. Things are going to come back to the way they were when you first started going out. So that is like really great energy, eh? I like that. I like it. It's unusual for you to start off a month like that, Capricorn, but as I said, all things considered. So in the middle of the month here, we have the Queen of Cups. Now, for some of you, this is who you're involved with. Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. For others of you, it can be your energy, but I'm feeling like it's another person. So with all of these shooting those arrows, Capricorn, they've landed pretty well on one person in particular, or one person that you have your eye on, because this person has shown up in the middle of the month for you. And with that Cancer energy, which it is for me, Queen of Cups, you know, water and fire, people always say they don't go well together, because when they come together, it's like a clash, but it's almost so like opposites attract, and it's steamy, and it's everything. And some people say it's short-lived, and that's not the case. With fire signs, I've seen fire and water stay years together with each other. And also, you being a Capricorn, you will naturally get along with water, but that extra fire element at times can almost be abrasive, a little bit too abrasive for water signs. But this person is sitting pretty here. This is also telling me that, yeah, you've chosen well, you've aimed, you've gone for it. That's great. Glad you did it. And this person is in a different zone to you this month, or at least in the middle of the month. This person has a different energy. This person kind of slows it down a bit and being like, hey, cool your jets. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere, but you need to just chill out. You need to get on my wavelength. So there is a peaceful, calm energy to this person. I'm also hearing that this person can give you a lot of support. So for some of you, because Taurus had actually the King of Cups in this placement. For some of you, if this is work related and you're kind of throwing out, essentially, maybe it's CVs, you're changing up things. You're throwing out CVs to different jobs, trying out different careers, more so CVs though, with the Eight of Wands. If you're doing that, is saying you're going to land on someone who is there to help you and can really show you the ropes and take you under their wing. What I would say is, because they're of a different energy, try not to give them too much opposition. They are not going to flow with a really like this level too much, okay? Initially maybe, but they're not fully, because they want you to scale it back so you can breathe and really make decent choices, be it in that job or be it an elevation in some area of your life. So this this person can give that to you. This person also may have children. So if some of you are out there and you are looking to date someone, the one that it lands on may very well be a person that already has kids from a previous relationship. And this is saying, if you would have not gone with a person who has that sort of life, then it's saying maybe you should try that, because obviously, like, at any age, like, people can have kids, and sometimes people like it and sometimes they don't. It's really up to you and your preference. But this is saying to you, if this person has children as well, particularly 2 children, like, don't write them off just yet, because there's a lot of value to this person as well. And they can give you an emotional flow, which is really good for you, because sometimes that emotional flow is like a gateway for you. And they kind of open that gateway for you to emote really well. Now, what's supporting this or clarifying this here is the 8 of Pentacles. So we've got 2 8s here. Yeah, very nice. Excuse me. So this person in many ways will help you work upon yourself or remind you that there is work to be done. Also, if this person is within a work environment, it's saying they will expect you to do the work that you say you're going to do. Now, like, Capricorn, are you ever fazed by that? No. Capricorns are one of the, do I dare say, the most hardworking on the entire zodiac. I don't think I know a Capricorn that doesn't work their ass off every single day. And honestly, I don't think they sleep as well. I don't know if you sleep much, Capricorn, but you should. So this person is seeing that you really have a wealth of knowledge, and what you can bring professionally as well is really important. So what you say you're going to do, they're saying, okay, no, I'm not going to be on your back about it, but you're going to have to do it now. You're going to have to, I'm going to let you take the reins and what you say you can do. I'm not going to bombard you, but you do the work, you come back to me. And then we'll see. And so this person really kind of realigns you essentially in the middle of the month. And so even though we have this great fire, woo, spontaneous, passionate, sassy energy, you become grounded again in the middle of the month, and you're like, yeah, okay, perspective. I need to get things into a greater perspective. And so you're happy out a lot of the time, Capricorn, to work by yourself anyway. I see if some of you are working freelance that there will be more things coming to you, people requesting more of you. And so you will be kept busy, but also under the guidance of this person. If some of you are thinking of collaborating or merging with someone artistically or creatively, this is saying this is a good person to go with. Excuse me. However, do know that the emotional side of this person won't be as strong or won't be the best for continuous future business. You've got the business mind. They don't. They come at it from an emotional standpoint. So even though they know a lot of things and they're very good at what they do, just be aware of that aspect. I wouldn't throw all my eggs into one basket or give this person complete run of things. That very much has to be set with you. But doing really well here. So having said all that though, it's really nice to have someone on your side. And someone that really respects your process, because that seems to be what you need as well. Space allows you to get back to the heart of things. Very, very nice. And that work is coming in, Capricorn, don't worry. For those freelancers out there, that work is coming in, it's consistent. So for the end of the month then we have the Hanged Man. Now your energy has shifted completely from the very start to the end of the month. So this realignment that I spoke of, or just kind of setting you straight essentially, has stopped you for some reason in your tracks. Now if we really look at the Hanged Man here, the only major arcana that you have, we see someone here who's hanging off the tree of life. There's a lot of wisdom, there's a lot of knowledge, and their third eye chakra is very much being your third eye chakra is very much being awakened at the end of the month. So there will be revelations. I'm really sorry, by the way, if you can hear noises in the background. I'm really sorry. It's a busy house today. Yeah, your third eye chakra is being, your crown chakra, apologies, is being open. You're getting these revelations of where you need to be and what you need to do, which is really great. I like that information is coming to you, and you're kind of, I say it's coming to you, but from your own subconscious. There seems that there needs to be space and given and quiet time in order for you to get to this point. Something similar with Leo and Taurus, I believe. But it's really important for you to see things for how they are, because with the Hanged Man being upside down, we don't really see things completely as they are. What we really want to do is this. We want to turn it properly standing up so we can go, oh, okay, I see it. We all know as kids, we used to hang, well, I used to do this anyway. I used to hang off the couch. I used to hang my head off the, where you'd put your legs, you know, the bit, just hang upside down. And the world looked very different from when you're sitting up on the couch. It's the same idea. It's that you can see things when you're in that position, but sometimes you just got to go, whoop. Oh, okay, I get it now. Why are you being stagnant? There is an element of fear, I'm not going to lie, attached to this card for the end of the month for you. I'm not saying you're fearful by nature, but there is an element of something that's stopping you. Maybe it's because you don't know how things are going to go. This is the thing, Capricorn, you have to trust in what's happening with you and for you, not to you. And so if this person is romantic, a romantic interest, trust in the process of this experience. If this person is helping you work-wise, trust in the process and the experience. There has to be an element of you letting go of control at the end of the month. doesn't sit well on you. I get you, I hear you, I'm a fellow cardinal, but it needs to happen that way for your progression to come through. That is very, very evident to me, because if you're just sitting on the fence here because you're not trusting in the process or you're not letting go of that control, you ain't gonna go anywhere. And there are things that can help you do that. We have the clarifying card here of the Six of Pentacles. There's a balancing act obviously for you throughout this month of what you're trying to do. 2 8s and this 6 here. And with the Pentacles, we are talking about finances. For some of you may not be wanting to move forward because there may be a slight financial investment that you feel you'd have to do in order to get to the next stage, and you're not willing to do that. Or you're just kind of being cautious about your finances. And then for some of you, it's romantically, it's about having to really open up in that sense and show both sides of yourself to a person. But the element of understanding, giving and receiving, being able to do both, you have to be able to do both in order to feel balanced. And even though you're balancing pretty on this tree here, you're not moving. You're not. I'm just going to grab one more card for that because there's something about this card that I want to figure out. You're not telling me something, Capricorn. You're not telling me so. Queen of Swords came straight out. Some of you may have an air sign in your life or that you've been thinking about. Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. If this is romantic, here we are. This is a past love possibly, who for some reason has kind of carved themselves into this tree. I see like the initials, you know, like your initials, something like TL of CS, that sort of thing. And it seems to have carved itself to so deep that when you get to this point with people, it can stop you from going any further. You'd always call that kind of self-preservation. And I don't see this person as being quite, well, I'll say I don't feel like they're that bad. But then I understand the quiet maybe dominance that they had over you, which would be unusual for you. And even not necessary, because you can do that quite fine by yourself. But there is a wound here that is or has been kind of resurfacing over the last while. And you've been dealing with that. You kind of don't know why it has been resurfacing, but it has. And it's putting the brake for you to move forward. If, again, I'm talking about in a romantic sense here, but if we talk about a work or even family relationship, it's about being wounded and kind of really learning from that lesson, but then like holding on tight to that lesson and going like, I'll never let that happen again. But there needs to be an element of space so this can breathe a bit more, so you can breathe a bit more, so you can get to the point where that's not going to be an issue for you anymore, that you can sit comfortably in the company of these people who may have given you some strife, and sit comfortably in your own skin there without that feeling of awkwardness. Maybe this person might show up for you at the end of the month. I don't feel like they fully will, but it could be that you hear about them. Ooh, Capricorn, this reading's taking a turn at the end. You hear about them, or you bump into them, or you see them, or just that their name seems to circulate around you a bit more. It's weird, like I just want to tell you that they don't have that over you anymore. Remember that. But I think you get it. I think you get it. It's still hard to deal with though, you know? It's kind of being triggered slightly. Be aware of this feeling, Capricorn, for the end of the month. Be quite aware of that. Yeah. Ooh, that was extra messages. Capricorn, bit of a mixed bag. Look, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Anyway, I hope you got clarity. If you dig what I do, please like, subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know how you're getting on, so please leave a comment. I want to know how you're getting on. Again, if you'd like a private reading with me, you can certainly have one. Email address is below. Email me and say hello. Yeah. this energy is really sitting with me. So be aware throughout the end of the month that might be sitting with you as well, okay? Nothing to be too worried about. Maybe just a few inner ghosts popping up. Until next month, Capricorn, have a good one. Take care of yourselves and sending a lot of love to you and your loved ones during this mad time that we're living in. Until next month, you take care. Bye-bye.